Good morning. I am going to do a couple of quick screen captures to help you all better understand Access. I'm going to start with Chapter 1, creating a database from scratch, a blank database. Go to your Start menu, go and find Microsoft Access. Yours might be under your Microsoft folder under Programs. Open it up. You will see the screen you're seeing here. For Chapter 1, it has you creating a blank database. Choose Blank. Name the database what it asks, which is Health Plus. Make sure you're saving the database to your folder where you keep your files for this class. For the purpose of this, I'm just going to put it on my desktop. Choose Create. When you open, the database opens, it opens with the default Table 1 and you're in Data Sheet View. Before we can enter any data, we need to create our fields. So I switch views. It'll ask me to name the table. Name the table orders as it asks in the book. When I click OK, it will switch to Design View. That is where I will design my table. Now that I'm in Design View, I need to first look and see what the fields are that they want us to create. The first field for the orders table, and I'm just going to look in the book on the assessment, which is on page 31. It tells us the very first field should be order number. So I type order number. Notice the fields do not have spaces. The order number data type is text. I never really make my students put the description. If I wanted a description, I would type order number. It's really more for if somebody else were to use your database to know what the field meant. The next field is product code. The field size is 2. I go down here to field size, put in 2. The next is supplier number. Tab over, make sure it's text. To get down to field size, I could also use my shortcut F6. It'll take me down to the 255, and I'm going to change it to 2. The next field is date of order. Tab over. The data type is date time. Go to the next spot, amount of order. It is currency. Once I have my field set up, I save the table and I switch views back to Data Sheet View. Data Sheet View is where I enter the data. If I'm looking on page 32, it would tell me. I'm not going to type them all in, I'll just do a few. 214, MT, 10, 45, 2010. The amount of order. I'm going to save that table, and if I were to finish the assignment, I would fill in the other 3 records. Each row is considered a record. If you look down here, we have a record navigation. We're on record 1 of 1. I can add a record by just clicking into the row or clicking new record, or I can delete a record by choosing delete record. Once I have it saved, I'm ready to create another table, because in assessment 3 it has us create a suppliers table. To create a new table, I go to create table. Again, it opens in Data Sheet View. I need to switch to Design View. It'll have me name it. And now I can go and set it up. This key that shows up in the first field, that's my primary key. A primary key field is a unique field, meaning that there are no 2 fields that can have the same data in that spot. If you don't want that to be a primary key field because maybe it was first name or last name, something where you can have multiple entries, I would turn the key off by clicking on the key. Not every table needs a primary key. The first field for the supplier table is supplier name. And the data type again is text with a field size of 2. I'd go through, do my field, switch to datasheet view, enter my data. When I was done, I would save this and I would upload the database Health Plus into Access Chapter 1. The database Health Plus would have 2 fields, an order field, or 2 tables, an order table and a supplier table. Please remember, when you upload a database, you need to have it closed. If I have it open while uploading, I will not have any data. I will have nothing to grade you. I'm going to go ahead and close that and have you now get started on assessments 1, 2, and 3 for Chapter 1 Access.